Okay, so I'm doing self-forgiveness today. I'm looking at a list that I've been using since I separated from my husband. It's really helping me, so I'm doing this to assist me, as you, as everyone else, as all life, okay? And this has helped me look at my mind and how it functions from the point of view of how it separated myself from the rest of, from everyone and everything else, and how it affects my emotions and feelings and whether they're real or not. And so I'm looking at this from the point of view of oneness and equality as all life. I found this at www.destiny.co.za. Also in my website you can find this. One is www.onenessanequalityaslifening.com. And if you click on the groups and you look at self-forgiveness list done 10 times, you click on my name, June, you find the links there. Okay. So let's continue. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that fear of God is fear of me as who I am. That the perceptual, believed, illusionary existence of God is the manifested projection of me from which I have separated myself as the mind. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that the perceptual, believed, illusionary existence of God is the manifested projection of the mind. Which consists of but knowledge and information. Here is the separation. God is knowledge and information as the mind is knowledge and information. This is where I am missing within and a separation, because I do not leave words as me, as one as me, as equal as me, as who I am. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that separation exists because I'm separate from me, within me as me, lost, trapped, and enslaved to knowledge and information that is not lived as the mind, and because it is not lived, believed, illusionary existences of God will manifest as projections of the mind as the mind within, and as separation, to show me the separation I have accepted and allowed to exist within me, by not actually living words as me. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed to form a relationship separate from me, between me as the mind, within me as me, manifested within this world as relationship formation between me and God, feeding the entity of relationship formations that exists within this world as a unified consciousness field, where the application of prayer, worship, church, and reaching the Bible is what keeps the relationship between me and God alive, exactly the same as relationships that exist in this world, where sex exists, which is that which keeps relationship alive, and that reading the Bible, going to church, and praying is the exact same as sex, that which keeps relationships alive. Thus, I keep my relationship with the mind alive within me through participating in thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which is the exact same as sex, which exists within relationships, literally fucking ourselves. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that the relationship formations that exist within this world is the manifested projection of the relationship that exists within me, between me and my mind. Here is the actual relationship, me and my mind, within me as I participate within, and as thoughts, feelings, and emotions of the mind as the mind. I forgive myself that I've allowed and accepted myself to exist with a relationship within me, with my mind within, and as separation, which is manifesting the separation that exists within this world in the forms and formulations of all and every relationship manifestations that exist within this world as me, instead of me standing within, and as oneness and equality as me, as who I am, as the breath, as the moment, as the human physical body. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to desire, want, and need peace, love, bliss, wisdom, power, greatness, magnificence, beauty, and because I have accepted and allowed desire, want, and need to exist within me of separation, I manifested a separate source as God that represents all that I have not accepted within me, as who I am, which I live and express and experience as me, in every moment of every breath as me, as who I am. I forgive myself that I have allowed myself to separate myself from earth. Okay, let's see if there are some more. Okay, so we'll end off here and continue on in another video. I want to tell you that for every self-forgiveness video, what I do is I focus on my breath and I close my eyes, focus on the breath going in, pause, breathe out, pause for 20 times. It really helped me, so very cool.